you. That looks better. What did I press yesterday to share on Facebook? I have no idea neither. Um, oh, okay, there it is. Share. Oh, Facebook. Where's the smoke coming from? So what happened? Hey, Katie. Okay, I think I did it. Yay, Tiger. I'm glad you received the notification. I think I did it. It looks like really foggy. And please bless this mess right now. I've worked and I am sporting a nice headache. Let me see. I guess that will do. I guess. Okay, Katie. I'm gonna light some sage. I'm gonna wait for them to come on and then we'll talk about it. Good evening to everybody. How you're doing? How are you doing? And I've got one of my kids in here, light and sage, because I don't like doing with spirit box. I mean, I have no problem with it, but I just don't like the entities that can come through it. Maddie, I don't think this thing is working.
It is.
You sure?
It's just that you don't have like many subscribers.
Oh.
So not many people will view it unless you share it.
So I'm not popular. Not trying to be.
Is that why you were begging me for shout outs?
Really?
Exposed.
Ah. I was trying to figure it out. I got someone. Yay. Hi, whoever you are. There we go. Tiger Rabbit says hopefully more will come join. Yeah, hopefully soon. A lot of people know me over there on Facebook. So this like I said, this is like really new um over here. So I mean it's only just a day old really. So I'm just really starting it. I'm lighting sage. Yeah, to keep the energies clean because I've already called her father over here. And I've already got a cold spot, so I let him come in. So I've already got a cold spot in the house. Sage. I also got one of my good crystals, which is an amethyst. I call it a firestone. It's quartz and amethyst at top. It's one of the most powerful stones that you can get, especially working with energy. Um, I'm waiting for this crazy bun up top, this mom bun. I'm waiting for Jessica to come on and Linda or Lydia. I got in touch with them last night, and they happen to be the family to Evie. One happens to be the mother to Evie. So I was able to find Evie last night and let her know. We spoke a little bit last night via message. And, some names came to me and it validated that this is who I need to speak with and who I need to give a message to. I spoke with the mother this morning and asked if I could do a live, and she said that's fine. She's seen me on Facebook a lot, and I believe I've done actually a reading for her one time, and I believe I've actually spoken with her on a live before. So I'm gonna wait for them to come on over. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing a spirit box session, so that they can connect with the father. I asked the father to come in real voice so that they can recognize the voice, and to validate anything that they can, anything that he says, where they can go ahead and they can validate that it is them, that it is him that he is speaking with. Natty, can you get my notebook and a pen off the table so that I can write things down whenever I do it? Please.
I am
Thank
a
you.
ninja.
I bet you are a ninja. She acts like it too. So I'm just waiting for them to come on. I'm going to do a quick spirit box session. I was planning on giving it a couple of days before I came back on because I've been so busy with work and everything else. And but I told them that I'll go ahead and I'll go live tonight because I didn't want to let them wait where he was trying to come last night. Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, these little spots that you see on me, like that there, and some you'll see on my arms or whatever. I'm going through cryotherapy right now, so they're like taking these spots off of my body. I've started turning into a mutation. So I know they don't look right, but if you see them, please pay no attention to them. Don't let it bug you. Because I don't let them bug me, like a spot right here on my face and stuff. Okay, my face bugs me. But anyways, I'm waiting for them to come. And I'm actually going to check over here on Facebook and let them know that I'm here so that they can come join in because I don't see them on here yet.
You can exit the stream.
I'm not exiting the screen. I'm actually going to go on Facebook here on the other phone. I'm not like how he put this stuff on here. Hey, kitty. You will hear my kitty in the background. That's Mr. Buddy Arnold. Okay, Linda is watching. Linda, I see that you're watching. It doesn't show me here. Is your sister watching? You might have to answer me on Facebook. I don't know because I'm not getting anything here. Let's see if she answers. No, I don't. Natty, is there like a way to show for that comment thing?
It'll show up whenever they come on.
Okay, because Lynn says she's watching over here on Facebook, and excuse me, get so tired. I'm ready to go to bed. So what I'm gonna do, Linda, if don't know if you say you're watching over here, I'm hoping that your sister is watching, and I'm hoping that um um Evie is watching as well. I had her name on the tip of my tongue. I hope she is watching as well. What I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and do it blind because I can't see comments or whatever. So, if anything, whenever we're done, if you can write things down, through the session and, just validate with me through Facebook if you need to. But what I have done is I've called the Father already before and I've done a blessing and I've done some protection because, I'm actually opening up my house and my energy to bring him in. So, I asked for him only to come. If somebody else comes and asks, we will find out during the spirit box session. Um, Now, I can't guarantee that he will come. I've let him know that I have found you and that I'm going to be going on a live tonight and that I have your energy. Spoke to him and let him know that if he would come through for Evie and to give that message. Whether he comes through or not, I can still give a message, which is no problem. And if you need me to write it down, so it's not, if it's personal or whatever, I'll write it to you. Um, Also, other things may come through as well. I'm not really going to be asking too many questions tonight. I'll be asking a few questions, but not really too many. And hopefully, if there's any questions that you want to ask, try to ask them in the comment area. If you're on the YouTube, just scroll all the way up and they'll give you a comment session there. To be able to comment, you need to like and subscribe, and have like a YouTube account or whatever. And there you'll be able to comment.
No, you don't. You don't need a YouTube account to subscribe. Well, you need a YouTube account to comment, but you don't need to subscribe or like anything like that.
Oh, you don't need to subscribe, so that's good. At least this know it all back there knows everything. Um, so that may be able to open up your comments for you. If we can't comment through here, that's fine. Just go to Facebook and shoot me a message, and I'll get the message, and I'll get right back with you. Um, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to get it started. I've got crystals out. I've got I don't like this one because it does give me a headache, and I am sporting a major, major headache right now. This is my onyx. This actually helps keep negative energy away. Got stage going. Then I have my fire crystal. Then I have my other crystal, and I've got my Buddha. So I do have protection around to be able to open up and to bring him in here. So I don't know his name. Hopefully he can validate his name whenever we go into a session. And go from there. So Evie's father, if you're here with me, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn on the box. You can speak into the box, speak into it clearly, and you'll be able to speak to your daughter, your ex-wife, and your sister-in-law. You'll be able to speak with them all. They are all here and they are watching. So if you need to use my energy, you can use my energy to be able to come through. I'm going to be turning on the spirit box now. Like I said last night, this is the one that I use. It's one of my better ones. Where's my camera? It's one of my better ones. I trust this EVP finder because it has actually said my name with it being unique, and it has said my great grandfather's name, and my great grandfather's name is actually a pretty unique name as well. It's not a very common name. So with this, and it's actually said my last name as well, and it's a hard last name. So with it being able to say all that, this is why I trust this spirit box. That is an app that is a lowdown, a download. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn it on, and then we are going to start. I come at you with the highest respect. And I would like to know if we can get Evie's father. I'm asking for Evie's father to come through. Can Evie's father come through and speak through the spirit box? Speak into this phone that I am holding, and we will hear you. Is Evie's father here? I am. Can you tell me your name? What is your name? Say your name clearly, please. That's what I did. Ralph? Is Ralph your name? No. What is your name? Use my energy. Speak into this box. Speak clearly. Use my energy. What is your name? It's not given a name. Do you have a message for your daughter? I have her here. Do you want to give your message to your daughter? Use your voice that you had when you was human. I didn't think that I have to go back and listen. Use your voice. What would you like to tell your daughter? I swear I heard like welcome to PetSmart. I don't know if that hat means anything. What message would you like to give to your daughter? Use one word. Love. I know you cannot talk in full sentences, so try to use one word or two words. Problem. What problem? What is the problem? Nothing was you. Did you hear that? Hold on a minute. There was like something like knocking on my wall. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, where was it at? It was like back here behind me.
I think there was something outside.
I hope so, because it sounded like knocking, right?
Yeah.
And the cat is in the front room, and the boys are all the way in the back room. They're in bed.
Maybe the cat was trying to jump off the couch, not the couch, the counter thing that's on top.
No, the cat don't do that. That was crazy. There was like knocking. Actually, go get my bell. If you can, go get my bell, and I'll just hang it, and that will be able to see if that sort of gives them something. Did you just knock on my wall? Did you just knock on my wall behind me? There was something that was knocking that was back here. And nobody on that side of there touches my trailer. Look, you hear it again. Light. The word light. You heard what?
Probably.
Problem. So that was you that knocked? You see, because that don't have anything I can hang it on. The bells. I know I don't have anything. This is gonna be hard for me because like my first time. I hung some bells on my door because my bells do ring a lot. So what I'm gonna do, instead of them knocking behind me, I am going to see if they can ring the bells. So I will try. I'm gonna show you where the bells are at. It's gonna look weird. There's nobody outside. I don't know if you see my door. I hung the bells right there. There's nobody. I don't know how to do the camera on it right now. So if you hear them ring, I'm going to be asking for him to ring them. There's nobody here in the room. Brian is actually in the front room. He doesn't really come in here. And if he does, he gets on the bed. And Natalia, you can see her. She's right here behind me, so she won't be moving. So if that was you that was knocking on my wall, I would like for you to ring these bells, if you can. Ring these bells and let me know that you are here and that you are Evie's father. Can you ring the bells? That's my cat. Use my energy and ring the bells. These bells have been rung before and touched. I have to. If that was you, can you ring those bells? Ring those bells on the door if that was you knocking. Use my energy. I'm like really cold right now too. I heard please. That was outside somebody's car. Ring those bells or move those bells to let me know that you are here. Move those bells. I come to you with the highest respect. I don't know if they will move them because there was knocking back there and it said probably. So there's nobody around there. You all saw the way they looked up there and stuff. So if they ring, it will be from them. Now, what is the message that you want to give your daughter? That's my cat. He's got a bell on him and he's scratching. That was my cat. Oh my God, this cat. Brian, take the cat and put him in the back room. What is the message you would like to give to your daughter? Could you please speak? Well, to be good. Natty, if you hear something, let me know. She's really good with the spirit box as well. She can hear as well. What would you like to tell your daughter? Sounds like kisses. What would you like to tell your daughter? Love you. Help me. What do you need help with? What do you need help with? Free. Dance. Dancing, dance. Free dancing? It said free and then dancing. So I don't know if that means anything, you know, you guys might have shared. What else would you like to tell your daughter? I love you. But it's not really too active. Do you have any message for anybody else? Who else do you have a message for? Say their name, Claire. Linda. What would you like to tell her? It's a whisper. I couldn't make it out. What would you like to tell Linda? Night. Is there anything Linda likes? Can you validate? Skittles? That's what it sounded like. It sounded like Skittles. Do you have a message for anybody else? Oh, that's odd. My coffee cup actually looks like Skittles. Or the color of it. That's odd. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to ask that you disconnect from my energy. Do you have anything, any last words that you want to say? Keep praying. It was like, keep praying. I'm here. Can you give me your name now? Andrew. Then a yes. If your name is Andrew, can you say yes? Not. Then you got a weird name. What is your name and say it, Claire? Kevin, thank you. I heard that clear. Now I don't know if that's your name, so hopefully it can be validated. I am going to let you go with your last words. I believe that they probably appreciate it. I can't tell. I will come back. I'm going to look at their messages and just stick around for a little bit, and I'll come back, see if they left me any messages, any questions they wanted me to ask you. So I will be back in a bit. I need help. I just said I need help. All right, I'm going to turn that off. I can't see no messages over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to Facebook real quick. And Linda, if you left me any messages or anything so that I can see if anything of this has been validated. So I'm going to go over there real quick and look. And if you have any questions you want me to ask him, I'll go back on the box for a couple more minutes. If you have any questions that you want me to ask him, leave them there and I will ask him the questions while we're here. Actually, I'm going to send you a message real quick. As I noticed also, it was stayed in just one voice, usually a spirit box. You will hear the voices change. You'll hear female, male. You will hear different pitches and tones. Well, I just found out she loves Skittles, that she does like Skittles. You will hear pitches and tones different when different spirits are coming in. And what I noticed is this one spirit was the same spirit talking. It was not different tones coming through. It was the same. She's writing me right now, so I've got a massive headache, and I'm about to take something really hard for it and go to sleep. Stop scratching my bed. You heard sleep and you're ready to go to bed, aren't you? Cat, stop. This is my bed. I'm going to put you outside. Nice, stupid cat. So you're scratching all over my stuff. His name is Buddy Arnold, and he is a crazy cat. He's spoiled rotten. Uh, okay, Evie is actually here as well, from what I understand. So she's actually watching. Does Evie have anything to ask him? Ask her father. Is he with Evie, her dad? Is he with Evie, her dad? There's trains going by, so. This guy's getting all comfy. He's ready for me to go to bed. You can hear him singing back there now. Ah, that might be why I was having a hard time understanding what he was saying. I picked up an Andrew. What other name did I pick up? Um, a Kevin, an Andrew. So what I am going to do is I am actually going to call him out by his name. Maybe it was me, because there were a few things that I didn't understand, so I didn't repeat. So maybe he did say it, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and call him out by his name. Um, is Evie passed? I'm getting confused on how you're asking the question. That's why I'm asking. And I think Ralph was the other name I picked up. So that's what I thought. Okay, he actually is with her because there were some things that he had said. Um because I asked if it was him. There was something about a welcome to PetSmart. I don't know if that means anything. Um there was something about a column and a light, something to be good, free dancing. I love you. And again, I love you. Keep praying. I'm here. Those were some of the things that was said. Um, the names Kevin was given, and Andrew was given, and a Ralph was given, but it didn't seem right, and I put a no on there. Um, and then your name was given, Linda, and it was asked for night Skittles. If he had anything to say to you, it was night Skittles. Um, then there's a love you and a help me. Um, and then they keep praying, I'm here. So that means that he is actually with her, and of course he's going to be with her in his heart and everything. Sorry for the silence. I'm never quiet. Okay, so you heard what I said then. Um, what I was saying. It's the only way that I can communicate with her. Okay. Ask if there's any other questions. And I'm going to go ahead and do about 5 more minutes because I do have a bad headache. And I got little lady back here that will not go to bed until I put her to bed. She wanted to be in on the spirit box session. But she'll pass out. So I'm going to find out if there's any more questions that she wants me to ask. And then I will go from there and go ahead and put them back on for a couple more minutes. I'll see if there's another question and then we'll be back on. And if anybody, that's here watching, if they have any questions or want to try to connect with a loved one, it's not ever promised that, that they will come through, especially with a spirit box. Usually what I do is I do like crystal readings, or I'm psychic and I'm able to actually just connect to the energy, and I don't really ever use a spirit box. Um, but I do this so people can hear. And, of course, I protect very well because a spirit box to me can open up a portal and it can invite bad spirits in, and I don't like that. Even though we're just speaking through a box, you're opening up energy, a way for energy to come through and talk to you. Right. Yeah, I got that. Linda, whenever I had asked. That's where I was getting confused. That's exactly where I was getting confused. So that's why I had asked you, what, if she was alive or what was going on. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on for about 5 more minutes. Do you have any questions, Linda? Does your sister have any questions if she's watching? Hey, I'm on a live stream. Turn it down.
Mama.
Turn that down. I'm on a live stream.
Hey, buddy.
Well, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn it on and we'll see if he'll come through. I'm gonna actually call him out by his name. Okay, Sullivan. I am calling you back so you can say anything, any last words that you have to say to your daughter or Linda or to Linda's sister. If you have anything you want to say, please use this box. I'm only going to have it on for a few more minutes and then I'm going to be turning it off. I'm going to be closing out the session. So you've got just a couple more minutes. Sullivan, can you hear me? Are you there? Do you have a nickname? Mouse, come play. Sullivan, do you have anything to say to your daughter Evie? She is listening and watching. It sounds like kisses. Are you giving kisses to Evie? The front. Are you giving kisses to Evie on the forehead? Uh-huh. Maybe. Do you have anything else to say to Evie? Hang tight, Eve. Hang tight, Pete. Evie loves you very much. And Evie misses you. Go on a walk. Relate. Evie says she loves you. Something about snake, and then there was something else after snake. I didn't hear it. If there's anybody else that wants to come through, please let me know. If anybody else wants to leave a message for anybody else. Sullivan, thank you for coming through. It's like he's saying, It's like the second time it said, when I say thank you. Thank you for coming through. I want you to go to the light now. You can't stay in my energy. I let you use my energy. But now you're going to have to go back to the light. Hopefully your daughter heard your voice, and maybe this is your voice that she was able to hear. Forgive me, I love you. And she loves you too. And I don't know, I just got this strong sense of that song by Pink, Give Me a Reason. I don't know where that came from, but when he said this, this just something just popped in my head. By Pink, that song, Give Me a Reason. Sullivan, thank you very much for connecting with the energy and connecting with your loved ones. I believe that you made their night and you made them feel validated and appreciated that you were able to come through for them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you go, and hopefully we can do this again. I ask that you do not, stay in this energy. I ask that you do go to the light. You're more than welcome probably to kiss your daughter. It's okay. I don't think she's afraid of you if you were to come to her and kiss her on the forehead. I just ask that you do stay out of our energy and you go back to the light. With that, I am closing you out, and I please rest in peace. And, I'm blessing your soul with love and light as well. So please rest in peace. Have a good night, Sullivan, and thank you. Okay, I'm not really new at doing the spirit box, but I'm sort of new doing it the way that I just did it. So I don't know how good it came out. I don't know how bad it came out. I don't even know if it came out and if he was able to really hear anything. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clean the spirit box. I always clean with sage after I'm done, using it just to make sure that no energies are left. I hope that I hope that a little bit was validated as well, through the box. I hope that Evie can find a little bit of peace in the message. It may have been a broken message, but I hope that she's able to find a little bit of peace. And then, like I said, that song by Pink, I don't know what type of meaning it has, but it has a meaning to your family for some reason. Because as he was saying this to me, this song just, it was screaming at me. The lyrics to the song just give me a reason. So I think that it might be a little bit too personal, but I think Evie needs a reason. And I think she's struggling deep down with some depression. And I think that she needs a reason, and this is the reason that her father is still there. I'm not going to do a full on blown psychic read. I just wanted to do this with you and give you the thoughts as well. Um, and with a connection, and we'll talk a little bit, be a message and everything else here in a minute, just to validate everything. um but I do want to say thank you all who came. This is, I'm not, I'm just getting really started on the YouTube thing. I've done everything really through Facebook whenever I had done this, and usually I'll do one-on-one, via messaging, whenever I do a read, or whenever I do things like this. So my daughter is literally tired.
You said doo doo.
So, and I am so tired. I've got a bad headache. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to you all, and thank you for listening, and taking the time, and listening, and Evie and Evie's family, aunt and mother. I hope that a little bit of peace was brought to you guys this evening. And I wish you all the best, and I wish you much, much love, and just keep fighting every day, and keep finding a reason to keep going. With that, I will close out. Much love to you all, and much love to your father, as well. May he rest in peace. My sincerest condolences. Much love to you all. Have a good evening. I hit the X right now.
Yeah.
Uh,